Scripture is absolutely clear that speaking to the dead is forbidden. God calls it detestable in Deuteronomy 18:10 through 12. There is not a single example in all of Scripture of a believer addressing a departed human. Prayer is always directed to God alone. Yet Roman Catholics and Eastern Orthodox insist that asking saints to pray for them is not worship. But I want you to think about this. You must address the saint directly for the saint to hear you. That action in itself is prayer. Psalm 65:2 says that God alone hears prayers, and Scripture teaches that God alone is omniscient. Only God can hear every prayer from every believer at the same time. To claim a departed human can do that is to give them an attribute that belongs to God alone. The passages that Catholics use from Revelation do not help them either. Revelation 5:8 and Revelation 8:3-4 show saints holding incense, but Psalm 141:2 already says that prayer rises as an incense to God. Revelation never shows believers praying to saints. It never shows saints receiving prayer or hearing prayer. It simply shows God accepting the prayers of his people. And Scripture is clear that the dead do not know what happens on earth. Isaiah 63:16 says, Abraham does not know us. 2 Kings 22:20 shows the departed are unaware of earthly events. Ecclesiastes 9:5 says the dead know nothing of what happens under the sun. To say they hear your words is to make them divine. And the history proves this practice is not apostolic. Praying for the dead first appears around 180 to 220 AD as a local custom, not doctrine. Praying to the dead appears even later in 250 to 300 AD. And in the early fathers' writings, they openly warned against it. It's not officially accepted till the Second Council of Nicaea in 787 AD, and it's not made dogma until the Council of Trent more than 1,500 years after Christ. So where does Scripture leave us? 1 Timothy 2:5 says, There is one God and one mediator between God and man, the man Jesus Christ. One mediator who intercedes, one who hears prayer. All prayer belongs to God alone. Why is God not enough for Roman Catholics and the members of the Eastern Orthodox Church?